Shalom, shalom. I'm going to start off by saying, Kyle, halal, Yahweh, Shemel Shah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom and salutation to artists and sincere icons across the four winds, pushing this truth with sincerity. Elect, Kasamagan from the DC camp, coming at you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah. I just want to make a quick video adding on to, with the spirit, the spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shah has been pushing through the epistles and through the apostles and the brothers, because yesterday, man, it was a beautiful live show. The Apostle Ramlab, the brother, beloved brother Itazawam, and the beloved brother Pashah, Pashah Maf, Pashah, brothers know Pashah, of course. But, just want to just add on to the long suffering, because it's a major part of the fruits of the spirit. And it's about dealing with being uncomfortable. It's a process where the Heavenly Father digs into the places in which you're the most weak and the most vulnerable. That's what long suffering is about. It's about your weakness, whatever is your weakness, whatever is your the thing that makes you weak and vulnerable. The Heavenly Father has to try you on that, and he has to try you on that only on a long period of time. It can't just be a quick trial on your major weakness and for one day and that's it. It has to be something where you're constantly being tried on, and you have to suffer. You have to dig deep, because it's a leaven. There's a leaven that's embedded in you. It's become a part of who you are, and the only way for Yahweh Shemel Shah to remove that leaven is going to be through time, to a period of time, a long-suffering period of time. So you have to wait as you're being made better. You're being made a better brother, a better prophet, a better servant of Yahweh Shemel Shah. It takes time and patience and suffering. So this is Galatians 5 and 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith. So the fruits of the Spirit, in there you have long-suffering, and the Spirit has it so that's what's being brought out there, about the apostles and the archims, long-suffering. And long-suffering is a part of it, because you have to be cleansed. You have to appear pure in the eyes of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach. And the only way is through long suffering, because you have things about you that become a part of you when you was that were a part of you when you were in the world, that are gonna need time to be taken out of you. It's gonna require more than just 1 day, 1 year, 3 years. It's gonna require a long period of time. And when that thing is finally taken out of you, then you'll be pure. You'll be pure in the eyes of the Lord through Yahweh Shah, through faith in Yahweh Shah. So. I'm just going to get some quick scriptures. This is James chapter 1 verse 12. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation. Because you're going to be tempted on those things, right? Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord has promised to them that love him. So it's a blessing to be able to endure temptation, because you're going to be, like I said, you're going to be tempted on the things that you care for the most, the things that your flesh have taken a liking to us in this world. It's because all of us have certain things, certain deeply embedded things that the flesh is taking a liking of in this world that need to be detached. We have to be detached from it, and it's going to take time. That's why you have to suffer for a long time. So long suffering covers a lot of things, And this particular aspect is for the leaven, certain really, deeply embedded leaven that needs to be taken out. And the only way it's going to be taken out through long suffering. Verse 13, let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of Yahweh, for Yahweh cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth he any man. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. So when demons is enticing you, the demons can only work on something that they know that your flesh is fallen for. That's why you have to understand the difference between your spirit and your flesh. It's not what your spirit, and your spirit doesn't get enticed. It's your flesh that gets enticed, and your spirit will either fall for it or not. If your spirit is of Yahweh Shemel Shah, it's not going to fall for it, but it is going to get tempted. Verse 15. Then when the lust has conceived, when the lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin, and sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Verse 16. Do not err, my beloved brethren. So, don't err not knowing the scriptures, like it says Matthew 23. When you know the scriptures, you don't err. You understand that you are going to get enticed because, it's all eyes on us right now. The eyes of Yahweh Shem Shah, are on his men right now. So when the things that he's saying about us that need to be taken out, he's gonna make that happen. He's gonna make that happen one way or another, and it's gonna come through long suffering. It's not just gonna happen quickly, And I wanted to finish with this scripture. This is 2 Ezra 13 and 23. It says, he that shall endure the peril in that time has kept himself. So it's all about endurance, enduring the perils. Not only the perilous times, but also perilous situations, that you find yourself into, man. Long suffering. If you're not willing to be a part of, you don't want to, be a part of the long suffering, then you're gonna be in a perilous situation because you're gonna fall off and then you're just gonna be destroyed, man. So 2 Ezra 13 and 23, he that shall endure the peril in that time has kept himself. So you want to keep yourself. How do you keep yourself? Is by enduring. As you're going through the changes, as you're being brought to a lower state. That's that long suffering. Endure, constantly endure. And make not haste when you are changed into a lower state. It says, they that be fallen into danger are such as have works. When it says they that be fallen into danger, it's talking about they that be fallen into the temptations, man. This is a road that's hard. It's a tough road and it's full of temptations. It's a hard road and it's full of temptations. So you have to understand that it's not an easy thing. It's a dangerous path. On one end is water, so you can drown, and the other end is fire, so you can burn. So at the end of the day, man, when you get down, you finish this course, and you finish the path, you're gonna get there with bumps and bruises. There is no doubt about that. This path comes with bumps and bruises, But the Heavenly Father is gonna preserve us. He's gonna preserve our spirit if we stay faithful and we part of the elect. So I'm gonna read it again, 2 Ezra 13 and 23. He that shall endure the peril in that time has kept himself. They that be fallen into danger are such as have works and faith towards the Almighty. So again, we fallen into danger. It's a dangerous place, but you know what? It's dangerous because what awaits us at the end of this long suffering is the kingdom of heaven, man. And the kingdom of heaven is something that cannot be put in words. There ain't any words out here that could really explain what the kingdom of heaven is going to be like, man. And it's worth it. It's worth going through a long suffering. The long suffering is a work of patience, and it cleanses us and it makes us ready for the marriage. The spiritual marriage with the nation of Israel, elect, and Yahweh Shem Shah. So with that, I'm going to say, Kal Halai, Yahweh Shem Shah, double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Shalom and salutation to all the sincere Akims across 4 winds, elect, pushing the ship with sincerity of heart. Kasama God from the DC camp. Shalom.